You're about to spend 80, maybe 100,000 rupees on a laptop for video editing, and you're going to get it all completely wrong. Not because you're not smart, but because nobody told you what actually matters, and of course the marketing. It's designed to confuse you on purpose. Stay with me for the next few minutes. I'm going to save you from a decision you will regret for the next 3 years. I've seen this happen so many times. Someone buys a brand new laptop with crazy spec sheet, 16 cores, 32 gigs of RAM, some RTX card, spends all that money, and then their Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve still lags. Their exports still takes forever. And they're sitting there wondering what went wrong. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Spec sheets lie, or at least they're designed to make you look at wrong things. My name is Suraj, and whether you're a freelancer editing reels for clients, a YouTuber creating content every week, or someone just starting out in a video production, this video is going to change how you think about buying a laptop for editing forever. Everyone obsesses over RAM. Is 16GB enough? Should I go for 32GB, 64GB? And yes, RAM matters. Here's what nobody talks about. It's not just how much RAM you have, it's how fast it is and how the system uses it. A 16GB machine with unified memory, like what you find in Apple silicon chips, will absolutely destroy a 32GB Windows machine with slower separate memory in real-world editing tasks. Why? Because the CPU, GPU, RAM are all on the same chips. They don't waste time talking to each other across different buses. The data here just flows. I tested this myself, edited the same 4K timeline on both. The Apple machine rendered 40% faster with half the RAM on paper. So the next time someone says, bro, just get 32GB, ask them 32GB of what kind memory, running on what kind of architecture. RAM is just one piece, but most people don't even know the second thing that I'm going to tell. And this is the one that actually makes or breaks your editing experience. Okay, real talk here. The number one reason your video editing laptop feels slow is not actually the processor, most times at least. It's not even your GPU, it's actually your storage. I know, not exciting, but hear me out. When you're editing a video, your laptop constantly reads and writes huge amounts of data, every frame, every effect, every even cuts. If your SSD is slow, your entire system chokes. Doesn't matter if you have the best processor in the world. You want an NVMe SSD with read speeds of at least 3000 megabytes per second, not a basic SATA SSD, not absolutely an HDD. NVMe, that's the word you need to remember. And here's something even smarter. If your budget is tight, get a laptop with a decent NVMe SSD, even if you have to compromise slightly on the CPU. You will feel the difference every single day. Let's talk about brands, because right now there's a very real war happening between Windows laptop and Apple MacBooks, and both sides have fanboys losing their minds online. Here's my honest take. If you edit primarily in DaVinci Resolve, Premiere Pro or Final Cut, the answer isn't the same for everyone. Final Cut Pro, of course, only runs on Macs because it is developed by Apple, and honestly, it's insanely optimized for Apple Silicon. If you're deep into the ecosystem, a MacBook Pro with an M3 or M4 chip is genuinely one of the best editing machines money can buy right now. But if you're on Premiere, DaVinci, or doing heavy motion graphics in After Effects, a high-end Windows laptop with an RTX GPU can actually match or beat a Mac, especially if you're doing GPU accelerated rendering or working with RED or BRAW footage. The mistake people make is buying a brand. You should be buying a workflow. Know your software, know your codecs, then pick the machine. And speaking of codecs, this brings me to something that almost nobody mentions when they're recommending editing laptops. And this might be the most important one yet. Codecs. What format is your footage in? H.264, H.265, ProRes, BRAW. This matters because some laptops have hardware decoders built into the chip that can handle certain codecs natively. Others have to do it all in software, which is slower and eats your CPU alive. Apple Silicon, for example, has a dedicated media engine that chews through ProRes and H.265 like it's nothing. Certain Intel and AMD chips handle H.264 really well. NVIDIA cards have NVENC and NVDEC engines built in specifically for video. Before you buy, look up whether the laptop's chip has hardware acceleration for the codec you shoot in. This single thing can make your export 3 to 4 times faster for free just because of the chip you're on. Now the display. I'll make this quick. For editing, you need at least 90% DCI-P3 color gamut, not just full HD or 144Hz gaming panel. Color accuracy. If your laptop's display isn't color accurate, you will grade your videos wrong and they will look terrible on every other screen. A laptop for gaming and a laptop for editing are not the same thing, even if the specs looks identical. Okay, we're almost at the end and I want to leave you with the most practical real-world advice I can give you. I want to be real with you for a second. Most of us, especially if we are starting out, don't have unlimited budgets. Every rupee counts, and when you're putting your savings into a mission that's supposed to help you build something, the last thing you want is to release 6 months later that you bought the wrong thing. I've been there, I've made expensive mistakes, trust me, and the reason I'm making this video is because I wish someone had told me what I'm telling you right now. Your mission is your creative partner, so please choose it wisely. Alright, let me bring it all together super fast. 1. RAM matters, but unified memory architecture matters more. Don't just look at the number. 2. Your SSD speed will determine your day-to-day experience more than anything else. So get an NVMe minimum of 3000 MB reads per second. 3. Buy for your workflow, not for the brand. Know your software, know your codec, and then decide. 4. Check for hardware codec acceleration. It's free performance hiding in plain sight. 5. Your display needs color accuracy, at least 90% of DCI-P3. That's non-negotiable for editing. So, are you still confused about which laptop to get? Drop your budget and your editing software in the comments right now. I will personally read every single comment and I'll try to help you figure it out. And if this video saved you from making a bad decision, share it with one of your friends who's currently laptop shopping, because I promise you they need to see this. Also, I'm going to do a full video comparing specific laptops at different price ranges under 60,000, under 1 lakh and under 1.5 lakhs with real export benchmarks. And if you really like this video, please go ahead and click on that subscribe button, and also please consider giving me a thumbs up. I will meet you in the next one.